so how would you characterize, what community input there has been, in the building of the Barclays Center?
In one word,
question.
diminished.
What, diminished?
Diminished. Minimal.
Okay.
Minimal.
Yeah.
Is there a timetable for when you
Which is why there was a creation from the elected officials to create a task force. And as you know, at the task force, only elected officials and the community boards are allowed to speak. And then there was a meeting in the evening with ESDC. And there is some communication there, but we obviously need more interaction and more communication because the arena is about to open, and we obviously need to incorporate all of the recommendations that have been put forth in the plan.
And what did ESDC say as far as the next step?
At this point, we're going to be writing a letter to ESDC asking them to consider all of the recommendations and urging that they engage in communication with the stakeholders.
And is there anything to sort of compel them to do any of this, if they were just like, no, we have our own plan, we're going to...
Well, actually, we've had some indication from the new head of the ESDC that he is at least willing to listen, and that there may be some opportunity to look long range at a different possibility for the area. The other, I think what we have going is that the court case, which requires a new environmental impact statement, and will give us an opportunity to look again at the impact long range and to see if, in fact, we need to rethink this plan. So I remain hopeful, certainly as long as we have current administration at ESDC.
The narrative thus far has been from ESDC and from Forest City Ratner is that this project has been approved. We'll provide you with some information. We're going to put forth our plan, and you can respond in kind. That's been the relationship. And we're trying to change that relationship, trying to change those dynamics. The fact that Ken Adams has been appointed, we have hope because he is from Brooklyn and he's been meeting with us and he's at least opened up the door slightly. What we would like to do is open up the door more and again have the stakeholders at the table engage in full and open discussions and ask that ESDC and Forest City Ratner be open to the suggestions and incorporate some at the least.
And I'd also like to add real quick that one incentive for these plans to be adopted is that they would work. And so I think that it would go a long way towards building goodwill on the part of the city, Forest City Ratner, and ESDC to implement these plans because they're actually going to work. I like to think of these as more of an olive branch than a shot across the bow. This is really reaching out and saying we want to work together. Here's a good place to start, and this will be good for the communities, for everybody in the long run.